PigglesDiGaijin, Jamaican J-vlogger, talking about dating in Japan. PigglesDiGaijin, Jamaican J-vlogger. Icky Masho! Alright guys, welcome back. So I did a part 1 of this video for dating in Japan. Now we're going to move on to communication. Now in any relationship or any form of dating, communication is a key component. It's like the most important thing, you know what I mean? Men and women in the Western world have problems understanding or communicating with each other, and they speak the same language fluently. So can you imagine when you try to cross-pollinate Japanese, English, combustion, instant explosion. In addition to that, you have the whole difference in societal norms in how to treat the person you're pursuing. In Japan, there's a particular way you need to do things. It's not like back home or where you're from that you can approach a woman or a man or the same sex in the same way that you would. And because, face it, Japanese people are different. Their whole socialization is totally different. So therefore, the dating scene is totally different in Japan as well. You know what I mean? Now, as a foreigner, you come here, you know, you go to work, you come home, it can become a bit mundane, monotonous. We as human beings crave intimacy. I crave intimacy. You crave intimacy. We all crave intimacy, I think. Because some people like to be alone. Moving on. So because there are more Japanese people than foreigners in Japan, because Japan is their country, duh, obvious, Andre, yeah. Therefore, you're going to interact with more Japanese people than foreigners. And therefore, the probability of you dating a Japanese person is going to be higher than that of dating a foreigner. Yeah, just simple mathematical statistical probability that you don't need a degree for. It's just common sense. Now, the thing, when you get into the dating part with Japanese people, is that, you know, you say hi, you meet, and you think everything's okay, you guys talk, you go out on a date, and you think everything is fine. You know, hey, how was your day? Oh, it was good. Oh, I had fun with you last night. You know what, we should do it again. Then all of a sudden they just vanish. Oh my god, no. I was just talking to you. Where did you go? Oh my god. No, no. It's called the Ninja Bazinga, or the Samurai Bye-Bye, or the Bay Disappear. That's what these Japanese people do. Yeah. I mean, they don't disappear for a day, or 2 days, or 2 weeks, or a month. They go AWOL for at least 3 months. And this has happened not only to me, but several other foreigners that I've spoken to. And it apparently is a Japanese norm. I don't get it. I like you, you like me.
I love you, you love me.
Why don't you want to talk to me? I know you guys are busy and you have to work, but 3 months, you could have been abducted by aliens. You could have been, you know, you could have died. You know, I mean, who cares, right? After a week of no response, I think I would call it quits. And for good reason. You can't just reappear after 3 months of not talking to me and say hi like you spoke to me yesterday. And I saw it work. In no country, no way. Please, my Japanese friends, you guys need to sort this crap out like ASAP Rocky, because, you know, you're gonna end up lonely, growing old, and eating rice and natto for the rest of your life with a touch of green tea. Do you want that? As for the dating apps, oh dear God. There's Tinder, there's OkCupid, Plenty of Fish, Scout. Now, people have varying degrees of success, but for me, I match with girls, right? The very few that I match with on Tinder. I say hello, I talk, and yeah, that's it. It just dies right there. They don't respond. Some of them are foreigners too. Maybe I'm really ugly. Or maybe I just have bad luck, or maybe because I'm black in Japan, or not. Or the ones that are Japanese, I guess they don't speak English and are afraid. But I try to speak to them in the limited Japanese that I have, but it doesn't really work out. Okay, Cupid wasn't bad. I met a couple of ladies off Okay Cupid. You know, that didn't work out too well either. But yeah. What were you talking about again? Right. So basically, guys, try and communicate as best as possible. If you do get lucky, you grab your chance with 2 hands, do your thing. I mean, communication is key to every relationship, no matter if it's an intimate or regular friendship, platonic, or business. So, I mean, let's work on our communication. Maybe I just need to learn Japanese. How dare I come into their country and demand them to speak English? I must adapt to what the Japanese people do. That is eat natto, eat rice, don't respond to messages, and take lots of pictures in Pt2. Yo! Babe, what about Netflix and sushi? Oh my god, babe. Hey babe, you wanna go Netflix and sushi? Netflix, don't you have to know? You don't know what Netflix is?
What kind of shit is that?
Okay, alright.
Bye, Felicia.